Hello, this is Mike Raj. I'm making this video for my herb production practicum. In this video, I'll be talking about the herb Tansy. Tansy, or Tanacetum vulgare, is a perennial, herbaceous, flowering plant of the aster family and is native to temperate Europe and Asia, basically Eurasia. The Asteraceae family comprises or is mainly a family where most of the plants have compound flowers like dandelions and sunflower. It is also known as common tansy, bitter buttons, cow bitter, mugwort, or golden buttons. Description: Tansy is a flowering herbaceous plant with finely divided compound leaves and yellow button-like flowers. It's usually 50 to 150 centimeter tall and branching near the top. The leaves are alternate, 10 to 15 centimeters long, and are pinnately lobed, divided almost to center. The scent is similar to that of camphor with hints of rosemary. The leaves and flowers are toxic if consumed in large quantities. The volatile oil contains toxic compounds, including thujone, which may cause convulsions and liver and brain damage. Some insects, notably the tansy beetle, Chrysolina graminis, have resistance to the toxins and subsist almost exclusively on this plant. Tansy is native to Eurasia. History of uses: in the 8th century AD, it is grown in the herb gardens of Charlemagne and by the Benedictine monks of the Swiss monastery of Saint Gall. Tansy was used to treat intestinal worms, rheumatism, digestive problems, fever, sores, and to bring out measles. During the Middle Ages and later, high doses were used to induce abortions. Tansy was used as a face wash and was reported to lighten and purify the skin. In the 19th century, Irish folklore suggested that bathing in a solution of tansy and salts could cure joint pain. Tansy it is a good insect repellent. Tansy has also been cultivated and used for its insect repellent and its worm warding type of embalming. Organic insecticide. Actually, it is good for or used in companion planting, for biological pest control, and in organic gardens. In one case, it was planted alongside potatoes and it reduced Colorado potato beetles up to 10 to 100%. And this is the oil of tansy, the volatile oil, and it looks like crude oil, very thick and dark in color. Toxicity: tansy contains a volatile oil which can cause contact dermatitis in sensitive individuals, meaning it can cause allergic reactions. If if taken internally, toxic metabolites are produced as the oil is broken down in the liver and digestive tract, meaning it can't be easily washed out by the body. It is highly toxic to internal parasites, and for centuries Tansy has been prescribed by herbalists to expel worms. Tansy is an effective insecticide and is highly toxic to arthropods, meaning insects. It it has many biological activities including allelopathy, anesthetic, antibacterial, carcinogenic, fungicide, herbicide, insectifuge, nematicide, nematodes, sedative. testosterone hydroxylase inducer, and others, meaning faults testosterone production. It helps to produce testosterone in males. Tansy was formerly used as a flavoring for pudding and omelets, but it's now almost unknown. I assume this used to be minimal because this is very toxic if consumed in large quantities. It was described by the famous herbalist John Gerard that it has a pleasant in taste and that it can be used to cure certain kinds of ailments in human body. It is mainly used to cure or get rid of parasitic worms, and it's usually eaten by certain Christians during Lent because it was believed that eating fish during Lent caused intestinal worms. Traditionally, tansy was also often used for its emagogic effects to bring on menstruation or end an unwanted pregnancy, meaning it can be used for abortions. Tansy is also used as a companion plant, especially with cucurbits like cucumbers and squash, or with roses or various berries. It is thought to repel ants, cucumber beetles, Japanese beetles, squash bugs, and some kinds of flying insects, among others. Dried tansy is used by some beekeepers as fuel in bee smoke. These are the references, and this is the picture, drawn picture. Volatile oil, it's so thick, almost seems like crude oil. Flower, the composite or the compound flower. The leaves, the plant. This is what that plant looks like. So this is how you pronounce the family Asteraceae, the genus Tanacetum, and vulgare E. I usually pronounce vulgare. And it was first mentioned by Alfred Linnaeus. And if you take it in large quantities, it can be very poisonous. And it was reported that someone died because that lady drank tansy tree, tansy tea as a abortifacient, meaning to cause abortion. It's mainly found in waste grounds, hedgerows, etc. Its range is in Eurasia. It is a perennial, 1 meter by 1.5 meter, hardy zone up to hardy zone 4, and is not force frost tender. It has regular flowers, hermaphrodite flowers, meaning both female and male organs, and is pollinated by bees, flies, beetles, and the plant is also self fertile. It's also noted for attracting wild bees. It's very interesting. The compounds in the plant it's very good in repelling insect, but it's pollinated by bees, flies, and beetles. So kind of strange. Suitable for land, any kind of soil, basically. But it has to have moist soil. Can't be too dry. Meadows, hedgerows, cultivated beds, young leaves. It, here it says young leaves. Well, it says Young leaves can be cooked or eaten raw, but here it says the plant is not recommended for internal use. So I wouldn't use this plant for my salads, for making salads. It is mainly used to expel intestinal worms or to kill, and it's also used to stimulate menstrual bleeding. Overuse of this can actually cause abortion in females, so it's advised not for pregnant women to take this in any form. The leaves of flowering tubs are anthelmintic, antispasmodic, bitter, carminative, hypnagogue. This meaning can cause abortions. Stimulant, meaning it can stimulate the nerves just like tea. And tonic, can smoothen or soften or calm the system. Externally, tansy is used as a poultice or swelling and some eruptive skin diseases for some. And so it can actually says can soften and help in skin inflammation and other kinds of problems. It also is used externally to kill lice, fleas, and scabies. Though even external use of the plant carries the risk of toxicity. It's best used as a strewing herb in cellars, churches, etc. to repel insects. It is also a good addition to the compost heap, being valued for its mineral content. Plants, this type of plant or this plant can thrive in almost any soils, but it can be very aggressive sometimes. If proper conditions are met, this plant can be aggressive. A good plant to grow in the orchard when grown under fruit trees, raspberries, roses, etc. It repels insects from them. The flowering plant attracts hoarflies and butterflies. Differences. The plant can be found, Tansy can be found all throughout America, except a few southern and eastern states. It's a perennial. Um, it's a member of Asteraceae family, and these are the pictures. Mr. Bikeman said this has some kind of strong odor or aroma that is so intense that it's very hard to describe, at least for him. I hope you learned something new about this plant, this herb, Tansy. Thanks for viewing my video, and I hope that you will keep the things that I said in mind and that you will investigate and learn more about herb plants as they are very useful in healing and helping the body to heal, to energize, and to be in good condition. Bye.